Buddy, we are back live in the building, even with this 12:30 a.m. UK time kickoff. Preseason with Liverpool Football Club, but you best believe that we will be there. How is everybody feeling in the building, guys? We're going to go through the lineup. Unfortunately, one of the players I was really looking forward to seeing in action is Federico Chiesa, and he misses the game due to illness. How unlucky is that for Fede? Because, you know, this preseason for especially kind of squad players, it is so important to kind of stake a claim in the or show, you know, what you're capable of. And he unfortunately will miss the game due to illness. But I am still very, very excited. And now as I look at the team, we're going to go through position by position. But the name that stands out the most for me is Josh Abe, starting on the right wing. He just turned 16 years old, and he is starting for Liverpool Football Club in preseason, which is just so exciting. But when is the match? It kicks off in 29 minutes to be exact. 29 minutes. Yes, Birds, nice to see you. LFC Jack, what's good? My dream matchup. Yes, Saki Master, it is indeed Liverpool against Wrexham. I can also move this so you guys can see the two lineups like this. Let me know if you guys prefer that. Hold on, let me... Bro, they're not even showing Josh Abe's picture here. We got Josh Abe's picture. But let me know which you guys would rather see between the two, okay? Let me know. Big up to Joseph, who has been a channel legend member for 28 months. I appreciate your support. Joseph, who says, hi Leo, staying up late to watch Iraola ball. Absolutely class. Also, shame about Chiesa, but so freaking excited to see Josh Abe tear it up on the right wing. Me too. I'm really excited to see as well. I'm really excited. Adam, nice to see you too in the building. What's good? Any Barcola news? I mean, the main Barcola news is the two videos I made today. You know, one on the fact that Liverpool is willing, and they're preparing an opening bid. They're willing to spend £100 million, and then they'll see about the add-ons. But that is how much they're willing to pay. PSG is looking for 145 million, and we're gonna have to try to find an agreement somewhere in the middle if he was to leave PSG and join Liverpool this summer. What do you think the second half lineup? Okay, wait, let's go through the first half lineup first. So guys, as you can see, Mamarashvili is in goal. We got Calvin Ramsey at right back. That for me is the other player I'm very excited to see in action, because given the injury issues we've had at right back and everything we saw last season, if Calvin Ramsey proves to Iraola that he's a player this preseason, I think he's someone that could play a part this season and not be loaned out. So Calvin Ramsey, this is a huge opportunity for him. We got Chambers, who's usually a left back. He's starting at center back. And it just shows, by the way, the injury crisis that we're having right now. But he starts at center back with Ndukwe. And then left back Kirkez. I mean, it could be Scanlon at left back. I'm not sure exactly who's going to play on that left attacking side. But the midfield, very strong midfield three. And Andoni, I'm very excited to see Trey. We got Dominic Soboslai, who's going to be the captain. We got Harvey Elliott. Again, big chance for him to prove himself. And then we got Josh Abe, 16-year-old Josh Abe, starting on the right wing. We got Kumas, who I was really impressed with in the first friendly against Sunderland. And we got Scanlon on the left wing. Adam says, I want a hat-trick today or 2 more braces. So if a player was to score a hat-trick today, who do you think it'll be? Center back crisis again, yeah. Kumas up top is great to see. I agree, I'm excited. Elena, nice to see you. Hope you're good. I am good. How are you? Even though it's very late. What's up, Shaya? How are you doing with Chiesa? Was excited to see him. I know, bro. I was buzzing to see Chiesa, and he misses out with illness. So thankfully, it's not like an injury or anything like that. He should be back for the next one, but I'm still gutted about that. Yeah, Gabriel, he's not. Leo, who would you rather take, Kvaratskhelia or Rodrigo? Bro, I'm the biggest fan of Kvaratskhelia. If there's any winger... No, actually, we need a right winger. But Kvaratskhelia is maybe he's up there with one of the most impressive opposition players I've ever watched live when I went to the PSG Liverpool game. He is unbelievable. And what impresses me most about Kvaratskhelia is his work rate defensively, because he's absolutely elite going forward in the big games. But the defensive part of his game is what I respect so much about that player. Mighty Reds, my bro, let's flip and go, bro. It's past 1 a.m. for you too, right? It's 1:06 a.m. for you, right? What's a good season for Iraola? That's a good question. And I got an answer for you because I've thought about this a lot, Dilior. And you guys can let me know. Kvara is a Real Madrid fan, though. I mean, I'm not saying he's definitely not coming to Liverpool, but I'm such a fan of his. But yeah, Brandon, is it also... It's 1:06 a.m. for you, right? It's very, very late. Wait, I'm just trying to see on... Okay, I can see you guys on Twitch. What happened to Jacquet? Bro, I'm not sure why he's not back. I thought it was just a minor issue. Liverpool are the best. Nice to see you too. Are you ready for the game? I am ready. I just wanted to kick off now because it's so late. But yeah, let me answer this question Deliora was asked. Wait, Abzinho says, I've not been in a lot of streams, but I think once the season starts, I should be back in the lives. A lot has been happening recently. Damn, Abzinho, I hope you're doing okay, though. And I can't wait for the season, so I hope to see you there, bro. But yeah, Deliora asked a question, what's a good season for Iraola? Now, I am not putting crazy expectations on Iraola. For me, the most important thing is securing Champions League football and showing us a style of football and showing us a mentality of the players that they're fully on board, that they're working really hard, that they believe in where the project is going, and for him to connect with the fans. He's already done a great job, but to do that even during the low moments of the season, and there will be some low moments because we're not going to win every game, to see kind of where he takes us on this journey, and if he makes us all believe that we can compete at the very top because of the way we play, because of the way, like I said, the players believe in him, that for me is is the success I want to see. That's the success. It's that journey. But the caveat is minimum is, like I said, Champions League football, because it is just so important, the financial aspect of that, you know? So, and that is difficult because it's either top 4, top 5. Molly, nice to see you. First time in the chat, says, can you wish me good luck for Monday as I have my Grimsby trials? I'm getting nervous. Wow, Molly, good luck. What age group do you have your trials for? That's very exciting. What channel are you watching it on? On LFC TV. Or All Red Video you can look up. So yeah, I think, Delior, just to answer in a short way, I want to see a real identity of the team again. And for him to start to deliver on that philosophy, which he's known for, which is front-footed football, high pressing. Like I said, players giving it everything they got. That's what we want to see as fans. That's what I want to see, with a bare minimum of getting Champions League football, if that makes sense. I haven't put anybody on the back of the shirt. I gotta decide. LFC Jack, that would definitely be a successful season. That would definitely be a successful season. What happened to Jacquet? Bro, it's a minor issue, and I guess they're not risking it. But it does really worry me, the fact that he's not there, because what's going to be our starting center-back partnership on the first match week? Because you see this team right here, Chambers is not going to be, obviously, he's a left-back. And then Ndukwe can't even play for us this season. He can only play in the preseason tour, and then he doesn't have the work permit. Love from Australia, but I'm from Liverpool. Big up. I think Iraola is all about meeting the guys of the team, the top. Yeah, Adam, I like how he's giving a chance to the youth. Absolutely. Leo, what do you think of the white away kit? I think it's simple. It's clean. I like it. Thanks for asking, but not gonna lie, I don't know which game I'm gonna watch. Oh no, Elena, you can't do a double screen? Or have both of them on the screen? The goalkeeper purple kit, it is. That is a good one. How will I watch the game? No. So you mean you can't charge? Have you ever been to Wales? I have not. Super late, but I'm excited. Yes. Brendan, which player are you most excited to see in action? For me, I think the two players for me is Josh Abe. I have too many. But if I had to say one, it would be Josh Abe, just because of how much I've heard about him in the academy. Big up to Jeff Bloomberg, who's been a Channel Legend member for 30 months. Thank you, Jeff, for your support, who says 30 months. I'm also very worried about our defense this season, as we've been prone to conceding too much recently. Excited about Barcola, though. I'm very worried about our defense, too, to be honest. I feel like, obviously, I'm very excited about Barcola, too, but I'm worried that there isn't more kind of rumors or talk about a defensive midfielder for us to sign or a center back for us to sign, because I think those are positions we really need. You know what I mean? Love from the USA. Big up. Kumas for you. Yeah, Kumas really impressed in the first one. Do you think Wrexham will get promoted? I think so. Bro, they came so close last season. Love from Oman. Big up, bro. Me, Abe. Love from Sweden. Big up, Aussie. I would watch, but I'm not paying for Sky. It's also on All Red or LCTV. Sobo, nice to see you. First time in the chat, says we're so cooked at center back that we have to play young left backs at center back. Yeah, that's it. Brendan says, for me, of course, I want us to win things, but honestly, I just want to have fun watching Liverpool again. That's it. That's exactly, I was saying about the style of play, but I think the simplest way to put it, which is such a, which I think is just so true that every Liverpool fan can relate to, like, we just want to be excited. Like, when a game ends, I just remember growing up and during the Klopp years, even when we were going through, the trenches and it was difficult, I still would look forward to the next game. Last season was one of the first times where I dreaded the next game, and I wanted a break because it was just too much to handle, And so if Iraola can have us excited about the style of football, but I think also just, the way he gets the players to show the fans that they really care. I think that's what hurt so much last season, was the amount of times you felt like the players gave up, and that should never happen at Liverpool Football Club. But clearly a lot of things were just wrong last season. So many things we can point to in years' time that that went wrong, and this feels like a fresh start, which is what we needed. Big up to Ollie, also first time in the chat, says, do you think we'll go in for Judd Spence? I don't know, but at this stage I would take Judd Spence, because like I said, we need defenders, and he knows the Premier League. Yo, I'm Arfan. Yes, I do remember you, Arfan. How come it got banned? Due to copyright? Is Leone still injured? Yes, he's still recovering. He's not fully fit. Slot did that early, but we played so far down late. Yeah, Adam, I think Iraola will make a lot more changes, that's for sure. It's going to be free to air TV, so it's easier. Yes. Abzinho says, bro, last season was dark. I had no idea what was happening with the league table. I didn't know when we were playing. I don't know who we were playing. I just gave up. Oh. Score prediction. Oh, it's hard to give score predictions for this. What's yours? I'm on it. Train FC, nice to see you too, who says, Leo, if I'm honest, I'm genuinely terrified about our defense this season. The fact that I'm not hearing any links between us and center backs is concerning. We need to focus on defenders over attackers. I would agree with that. But I have to trust. I have to trust that we're moving behind the scenes and that we're just not hearing about it. Because trust me, Iraola will be very scared of this center back situation we find ourselves in. And I don't think he's going to approve or say it's a smart idea to spend over £100 million on a left winger before or unless we can't also sign a center back. I don't see a world where that happens. I really don't. And that's why I'm staying relatively calm. You know, 6-3. Oh, I would love a 6-3. Lots of goals, please. I would love that. Franklin, are you a Liverpool fan? I still watch your shorts and Liverpool news. Big up, Sobo. Well, it's nice to see you back in the live. I'll be live for all the preseason games. And obviously when the season starts. Will Barcola play on the right? I think so. I think it'll interchange between Rio, Barcola, and Munoz on the right. And what's the source? Or is he just leaving? No, Anas, it's a very reliable source in Lewis Steele. So, Federico Chiesa just misses the game due to illness. That's confirmed by Lewis Steele. A shame about Ndukwe not being able to play in the Premier League for us. I know, Joseph, or in any competition. He can't even go out on loan to a club in the Championship because he doesn't have the visa or the work permit in the UK, so he's going to have to be loaned out to a European club. Do you think Pulisic to Liverpool is a possible deal? No. I think he's too injury prone. Ollie says, does Rio start over Munoz, or do you think it'll be rotation? I think there'll be a lot of rotation, especially considering Iraola's style of football. You know what I mean? And what he'll demand of his players. Yeah, Train FC, I agree. Center back, I think, is a bigger priority. Is Jacquet? Yeah, Jacquet has picked up a small knock, but apparently it rules him out of this game too. Hunter, nice to see you. Who's to blame for that paperwork? His agent? No, I think it's Liverpool actually that didn't have the qualifying points to be able to get him to have that visa. You know? That's because of Brexit. Before, there would be no issues like this. It was no problem bringing other players from Europe. Whereas Munoz, he's gonna return in August at the Liverpool AXA training ground because he was involved till the very end of the World Cup. So he never got to go on a holiday. He never had a vacation yet. Are they going to play in the away kit? Yes. They will debut the away kit tonight, guys. That just got released today or last night. I changed my name. I want to change it. I'm LFC Kid. Yes, I remember you, OG. I moved to the US. Since I moved to... Where'd you move to in the US? No signings. Yeah, JFW, like I said, I really hope behind the scenes there is a lot of work going on. What number do you think Munoz will take? I don't know, honestly. I just know he's not going to take number 11. They're not going to give him number 11. Isaac, Verts. Big up, Mohammed. Thank you. How much do you think is too much for Barcola? Anything over 120 million pounds, I wouldn't do. I think my prediction, if I think it gets done, I think will be the middle ground. So my prediction would be it will be 100 million pounds plus 20 million pounds in add-ons. I think that could get it done. But anything over that, I think is just way too wild. Even though I understand this market is crazy. Big up No Sanchez. Thank you for your super chat. It says, yo, what up, my Liverpool family? Hi, Leo LFC. Nice to see you. You look tired, man. Are you alright? Yeah, I mean, bro, it's past 1 a.m. So I am tired. But I'm definitely okay. I'm just tired, bro. Because I woke up at 8 a.m. I'm someone that wakes up really early. I'm an early bird. I love to wake up at 7, 8 a.m. So anything past midnight for me is crazy late. But you best believe we're going to stay up for Liverpool. Chiesa is staying, so where will he play, Leo? As a striker, I think. As a backup striker to Isak. So Liverpool probably pay 170 million. No. Like I said, Adam. For Barcola, I don't think we go above 120 million. Then I think Barcola about Train FC says, I think we're overpaying for Barcola. But the thing is, Train FC, you also have to look, you can't, I don't think you can compare it to an Isak or a Verts because the market this summer is just so wild, but we need players in. And the reality is, PSG can very much so say, if you don't give us the amount that we want, we'll just keep him. Because you know how difficult it's going to be for PSG to now replace a player of that quality in the market? And they're going to think, if they can win a Champions League one more time next season, but they sell him, let's say, for 50 million less next summer, I think they would take that. PSG. You know what I mean? So the problem is, PSG do have power in these negotiations, and I read from really reliable rumors today from France saying that, oh, Peter Crouch is here. But yeah, reliable rumors in France saying that he's not going to force the move like Isak, that he wants to move, but if PSG tell him we want to keep you, he's not going to make a big fuss about it. He's not. That's what they're saying. I mean, unless that changes. But all the indications are saying that he's not the type. They don't think he's going to do that. Yeah, the only problem is, though, Deliora is that he's not been a guaranteed starter in that PSG team in the biggest games. That's the only thing. But, like I said, I think you do have to look at this market and, you know, sometimes you have to overpay and accept that you've overpaid. But the reality is, if you go into the season and let's say Barcola is the difference between getting Champions League football or not, then that's 100 million, the difference, or even more, you know what I mean? So you also have to think about what would happen this season if we don't get Barcola, and let's say our backup option is a lot worse. Then you also have to take into account like the impact that can have on our season, even if you are overpaying. You know what I mean? And that's the situation that we find ourselves in. But my kind of worry with the deal, and the reason why I think it will be difficult, is I always like to put myself in the position of the other team in the negotiating table. And I really think PSG is going to be difficult to deal with on this deal because, like I said, given he has 2 years left on his contract, I very much so think that they'd be okay with selling him for less next summer, but keeping him for another year. You know? That's what's hard. Yo, Coconut, nice to see you in the building. Nice to see you, Coconut. I hope you're doing well. We got about 6 minutes till kickoff now. Just 6 minutes till kickoff. I'll do a talented left-footed winger, but punchy, there's barely any on the market. That's the problem. You know? Would you take Van de Ven at Liverpool? It depends on the price. The price I've heard for him, no, I wouldn't. Because of his injury issues in the past. If he never got injured, I would sign him for big money. But I worry about his injury record. Hi everyone, just tuning into the channel. Nice to see you, Price. Nice to see you. Kumas will score a hat-trick, mark my words. I like to hear that. Zako. I'm excited for the season under Iraola. Me too. You want to see Nico Schlotterbeck? I do, but apparently he's injured till January. That's what I've heard. Because if that's the case, then it can't happen. You know? Daily LFC, nice to see you. But yeah, a question I got for you guys. Is how do you feel about Jordan Henderson joining Chelsea? Because the big breaking news today was that he terminated his contract with Brentford. Well, they allowed him to terminate it so he could move to Chelsea on a free transfer. And the here we go has arrived. So he's going to be going to Chelsea. And I've seen a lot of mixed reactions on Twitter and on social media. I'll tell you the way I honestly feel is I don't really care because he's just not in his prime anymore and I don't think he'll be a starter. If he was moving in his prime, I would be very, I think, mad. It's a different situation. Just like when Trent left in his prime years, I was gutted and I wasn't happy at all. However, because Hendo is leaving at 36 years old, he's going to Chelsea. I don't care personally. The only thing is that's a little disappointing is he obviously wants Chelsea to win over Liverpool now whenever they play against each other. It's a similar thing to like Pep Linders. I didn't really care that much. The only thing I don't like is mentally thinking anytime, last season City wanted to face Liverpool, Pep wanted to do one over Liverpool, and that I just don't love. And the same thing with Hendo now. Like, he's going to want Chelsea to win, which just feels strange. But yeah, like I said, I don't care at all. When I saw it, I didn't feel anything, Yo, Alyssa, nice to see you. How do you feel about Sobo's contract extension? Bro, I'm buzzing that he's staying. It's huge news for us and for Iraola. Leo, I think it's inspiration as to why. Yeah, I know, but Daily FC, that shows the fact that they signed him and they're going to be paying him good wages. Even if he doesn't start, he's still going to be really important in the background. And that means he is going to have an impact on Chelsea. You know what I mean? And they think in a positive way. Ecstatic for more Iraola ball. Yes, Alyssa. We're going to kick off soon. I don't know if it's going to kick off on time, though. Why are we not playing Jacquet? Because he picked up a minor knock. Evening, Leo. I didn't see the Henderson deal happening, so a bit of a strange one. Yeah, Dean, it is strange. I don't think Hendo could stop. Have you seen Real Madrid wants to sign Rodri? I did see. And it seems like it probably will get done because Rodri really wants to leave as well. Bro, is the game being delayed again? Isn't it supposed to kick off in 1 minute? Guys, isn't the game supposed to kick off in 1 minute? Why are they? Does it not look like they're ready to play at all? I don't understand the delay. It's being delayed. They're still warming up. Why, though? Why is Fedez not on the bench? Because he just has an illness. Guys, they know fans are staying up till late hours of the night. Why can't they just kick off on time? I don't understand. Have you seen what happened between FIFA and UEFA? I did, Liverpool. And I don't understand how Infantino is allowed to be such a powerful figure within football. I mean, I know it's all money, but yes, I will, Samuel. It's the US, bro. I just don't understand why it doesn't start on time, though. It doesn't look like it doesn't look like they're anywhere near starting right now, guys. What's happening? Bro, I don't know what's happening in these US games. Where they're not ready to kick off at all at the actual kickoff times. Please let them start soon. I'm so tired. Me too, bro. Oh, sorry, Coconut. What was your comment? I missed it. Could you put it back in the chat? Ball movement. Go, bro, the game is clearly... They're way behind. Is Kay's in the squad? No, he's not even on the bench due to illness. Too busy show. Oh, God. I'm gonna try and get you to answer. I don't... You're talking about the player from Porto? I haven't watched him, so I don't know whether Liverpool should go for him or not, to be honest. Are you back from America? Yes, I'm back in Europe. I hate games in the US. I just don't understand why they can't just kick off at the right time. Bro, 1:30 a.m. on holiday and I'm staying up just for the stream because I can't watch the game. Big up, LFC Kid. It's about to start. Okay, the players are walking out. There we go. Players are walking out. Oh, in the new away kits too, guys. Is there a delay in the kickoff? Yes, Joseph. Do you know when Munoz will join training? Yes, I believe in August once they're back in Liverpool. After the USA tour. It's just the USA delay. Damn, LFC Kid. That's sick. I need my sleep. Hunter, that's how I feel. Look at that. Dominic Szoboszlai captain. Dominic Szoboszlai is captain. What's your take on American food? You gotta be more specific. I feel like American food is so varied. If you give some examples. I did see the clip that went viral of Saeed TV today. From a call-in show, right? Will this be the last match in the US? No. Right? The Leeds, wait, where's the Leeds one? Leeds one is still in the US. Yeah, it's in Chicago. So it's not the last one. Oh, I'm excited. I'm very excited. Come on. Dom is my favorite player. Well, he deserves to be captain right now. Guys, I'm hyped right now. Hearing the You'll Never Walk Alone and now seeing them in the new away shirt and everything. Oof. Have you heard of Ryan from Bournemouth? Yes, Alyssa. I made a video about him 2 days ago. But I definitely don't think he's going to be leaving Bournemouth this summer, especially considering Krupi is now going to be out for 4 months. Leeds is in the US, yeah, in Chicago. Hando is moving to Chelsea. Hi Leo, 2:30 a.m. here in Estonia. I'm so tired. Hopefully this game makes up for it. How are you today? I'm tired too, Solan. I'm tired too right now. Captain Sobo will lead us to treasure. Yeah, the Leeds game is on August 2nd. So it's soon. It's in what, 4 days? Have you been to Chicago? I actually haven't been to Chicago. It's one of the few... Look at that midfield three. It's a very strong midfield three for Liverpool. Szoboszlai, Andoni, and Harvey. There are signings on the right that will not be expensive. Aaaand Diallo, bro. Aaaand Diallo is not joining Liverpool. And Christian Pulisic is too injury prone, I think. We would have signed Hendo. No, Iraola. I think it's just Chelsea needed experienced players. And Liverpool has experienced players. Think about players like Virgil van Dijk. Think about players like Wataru Endo, Alisson Becker. We still have some, you know, experienced leaders. Do you think we'll go for anyone else after Barcola? We have to. Even maybe before Barcola. Barcola deal is going to be difficult to get done, so I want us to sign a center back before then. Surely we can work on 2 deals at the same time. Alright, I'm going to get the timer ready. We're about to kick off, guys. Elena, help me get... I want to know if he saw... Coconut, I didn't see the edit. If you tag me, though, I'll be able to have a look. Here we go. The game is officially kicked off. Here we go. And we're going to get to see the new Liverpool away kit in action. Here we go. All right. Let me see about the ball movement. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let me move this. Yes, come on, you Reds. Come on, you Reds. Liverpool against Wrexham has kicked off. So it looks like... Look at the pressing. Wrexham, by the way, have done very well this preseason. I'm going to read you guys the results, but it shows that today is a tough test for us. Today is going to be a tough test, you guys. All right. Once the ball movement is there, I'm going to remove the lineup, okay? Okay, there we go. Guys, let me know if you're able to see the ball movement. Okay, I will keep that there. But then I'm going to block it because I don't want any... Let me know if you guys see it. Greetings to you, Liverpool, on a very warm night in Liverpool. Big up, Liverpool X Edits. Leo is an Mbukazi from Chicago Fire coming. Bro, I would take him. He's a player that I would take. Let me know if the ball movement is working. Wrexham is a good side. Oh, yeah, guys, I wanted to read you guys the results that Wrexham have had this preseason, which shows that this is a very difficult test for us because they're clearly on it this preseason. So they faced 2 Premier League sides. The first side they faced in the last 2 games at least. They played Man United. They beat them 1-0. And then they play Leeds that they beat 3-2. So this is going to be difficult, you guys. Why do I feel like Andoni will become a starter for Liverpool? I mean, he's got the talent. Iraola, I would not be surprised. Harvey Elliott with a ball to Josh Abe. No. No, he missed a 1v1 situation. Josh Abe. Josh Abe misses a 1v1 situation. Oh, what a chance, guys. It's a 1v1. Guys, what a run for Abe. And I think that pass, yeah, Harvey Elliott. It's a great pass from Harvey Elliott. Oh. He had all the time. Yeah, I feel like he did. Let's have a look at the replay. Can we? Beautiful. Yeah, look, it's Harvey Elliott. Look, it was a beautiful ball from Harvey Elliott. He should have shot there. Why did he take extra touches? I think that's the nerves. I've already tagged you in it. Yes, Coconut, I think if you tag me again. Yo, James, nice to see you, bro. Liverpool's playing against Wrexham. How are you, James? Where are you in the world right now? My brother. I feel like you were traveling around after, right? You stayed in the US for a bit after the World Cup? Buddy, we are back. Oh, why is it bugging? Oh, Kumas with a shot. And it's just wide. Decent effort. Big up James says, I know, bro. Supposed to be at the game. Are you in New York though, James? Because I saw before the game there were still lots of tickets available for this one. Hello, you'll never walk alone. Let's get this win. Yes, Josh. Elliott will score the first goal. Bro, that was a very good pass from Elliott to Josh Abe, who could have scored the opener. Whereas Florian Wirtz, he'll be back for the next one. Same with Isaac and Gravenberg. Yo, Tommy Vision. Nice to see you. Damn, you have a check on your name now, Tommy? I am Heathground. I was supposed to be, but flight got cancelled, so I ended up in Orlando. Bro, what is it with flights? These days, James, I feel like flights are so often delayed. My flight back from the US, James, was supposed to leave at 11 a.m. Sorry, 11 p.m. and it ended up being a 4 a.m. So we were just like there stranded at the airport. But I just wasn't like, it just seems like it's such a regular occurrence. But to be fair, cancel is way worse than delayed. Mine was just delayed. Trey Andoni is, bro, he's one of the main players to look out this preseason. Trey Andoni, special talent. James, nice to see you in the building. Who says, how we all doing? Dangerous looking ball. It's going to be a corner for us. American C rated cry. How is Orlando though? I've never been to Orlando. Damn, Coconut, I'm sorry to hear that. LFC Bear says, I'm going to Anfield for Liverpool versus Como in the Cop End. With me and my brother. Shout out to you and your brother. I got it ages ago, Leo. How have you been? Remember me? I do remember, but I can't remember you. Wait. Oh, it's going to be a throw-in for us. Should Liverpool go for Zabarni? Yes. Prem experience. Has played under Iraola before. Absolutely. Oh, look at that kind message. James, absolute legend. We're in this together. Coconut, that's a message to you, I believe. Right? I love LFC. Let me see. Yeah, I love LFC. Coconut. Ooh, nice ball from Sobo. Beautiful little pass there from Harvey. It gets played out wide. Oh, Scanlon with a shot, but it's straight at the keeper. Bro, I feel like a ball could have been played to Harvey. Oh, it's offside. It's offside. Is it only the US tour this time, or will the squad go to Asia as well? No, then they're going to be back in Europe. Daily Aura after. They're going to play some games. But this summer, it's only going to be, like, in terms of a tour, it's going to be the US only. Oh, I feel like a ball could have been played to Harvey there. Mouse Drippy, I would have taken Somerville at Liverpool, to be fair. Leo, what do you think of the Zabarni from PSG? He can play center. I would take him. Will, absolutely, I will take him. Big up Kobe, hello. First time in the chat. What's the next game in the US? I might go while I'm here. Liverpool against Leeds. And that game's in Chicago. It's on August 2nd, so it's just in 4 days. How much longer are you staying in the US, James? Haven't been... Tommy, big up, who's been a community support member for 14 months. I appreciate you. Tommy, who says, sorry, haven't been in the lives in ages. Very busy. No worries, bro. Tommy, I hope you're doing good. Do you think Barcola is coming to Liverpool? I think he will. Even though, like I was saying earlier, I don't think it's an easy deal to get done because I don't think PSG want to sell. And I don't think they'll sell unless they feel they get a really, really good fee for him. Because they won't feel pressed to sell him. They won't. That's the reality. I'm here until I book a flight back. I love it, bro. So right now you're enjoying the vibes. But yeah, how is Orlando? James, you didn't say. Did you? I think so. Then we're back at Anfield for Como, aren't we? Yep. Who do you think is the best right winger we could have taken? I would have said Ryan. That's like pretty realistic. But now I don't think it's going to happen because like I said, Krupi is out for 4 months. So I don't see them selling their other star attacker, Bournemouth. I don't think they will. James says Arsenal are challenging Liverpool for Barcola. Been here a lot, but decent vibes and good beers. Isn't it so hot in Florida in the summer, though? To be fair, there's air conditioners everywhere. Why did Barcola like Sobo's post? Because he wants to join the club. He wants to join Liverpool. Do you think we need a natural defensive midfielder? Yes, I think so. I'm 10 years old. Please shout me out. I should be asleep. My mom hasn't come yet. Shout out to you, Kubab. Wait, what's your name? Ume? The pressing is back, Delior. The pressing football is back. Chance for Wrexham there. That bounced perfectly for the Wrexham player. Did it take a deflection though? It looks like it will be a Wrexham corner. Let's have a look at the replay. Yeah, it took a deflection. Big up LFC fan, you'll never walk alone. First time in the chat, what's good? Will says, I can't wait for the Prem to start. It's the best time of year, definitely. Oh, when you have the first few games, it's so freaking exciting. James says, I think Barcola is 70% Liverpool, 30% Arsenal, but that's from what I'm hearing. Really? I personally think you have to give a big percentage to him just staying at PSG. August 3rd is the start of school. That's so early. It's the 12th? Yeah, that seems very early for the start of school. I feel like my school wouldn't start till like mid-August, from what I can remember. The best vibe is Champions League semi-final second leg late night. How do you think Victor Munoz will do at Liverpool? I think he'll do well, bro. I think he's going to learn so much off of Iraola. I think he will be a really successful signing. I have a good gut feeling about Munoz. He comes with little expectation, with a big point to prove. He's going to play under a Spanish manager who is great at developing talent. I have a really good feeling about Munoz. Oh, those percentages if he moves. Okay, James. Yeah, that's fair. Blitzberries, are you moving away from Lille? No, bro. I'm staying in Lille. I fell in love with Lille. And I will live there for many years, I think. Would you take... Do you have anyone on the back of your shirt? Grinder, no. But I'm going to get one. Next time I'm in Liverpool, I'll get a player on the back. I'm not able to watch. How's it going? Hello, I'm a rat. First time in the chat. Nice to see you. It's good so far. The best chance of the game definitely fell to Josh Abe. And it was a beautiful pass from Harvey in behind. But he just... He took too much time. And the keeper got there. So he couldn't get a shot off. Kumas is definitely hitting his step goal so far. I'll bet my life City play Madrid against this season. I'm all for it. Love going to Madrid. Beautiful city. I agree. James, honestly, Spain, though, overall, I agree. Madrid is an unbelievable city. But not just Madrid, bro. I've been to San Sebastian. I loved it. I've been to Barcelona. Beautiful. I've been to Valencia. Beautiful. I mean, in Spain, the amount of cities you visit where you're like, whoa. They're very lucky. We need to win these preseason games. I mean, the result isn't the most important. James, look, I love how a bunch of the chat is asking you questions. Bro, we love that you're in the building. James. Love it. My school starts August 19th. Yeah, I think that's more when I would start. I can't remember exactly, but... It's 4:50 a.m. in my country. I'm feeling tired. I just want to relax and chill while watching YouTube and sleep, but I feel so big up, bro. 4:50 a.m. That's tough. I've been everywhere in Spain like you. It's just the best. Except, oh, I haven't been there, James. But yeah, it is the best place to visit. As best as I can. Yeah, James. It's different here in Brazil. We have the June, July holidays, which is now basically, and December, January. It's finishing on 3rd. July holidays. So you get back to school on August 3rd? Elena? Is it just me or is the pitch smaller? I don't think the dimensions would change. I think it's just like an effect we see because it's not a pitch that's really designated for football. I mean, NYCFC does play on this pitch, to be fair. NYCFC... play at the Yankee Stadium. I've been to the stadium a few times because I used to intern at NYCFC actually when I was living in New York, and they play here. Why does it take so long to sign Barcola? Because we need to agree a fee with PSG, and he has 2 years left on his contract, so PSG are in no hurry to sell him. So it's gonna be difficult to get that deal across the line. Is it really a smaller pitch? I would think there's regulations. James, it's not a smaller pitch, is it? Because I would think that there'd be regulations for playing games. Is it really a small... I was 17 when I interned there though, at NYCFC, but I was just there part of the digital team. Helping, I mean, helping with social media and things like that. But it was more actually, more helping with the community development program. And kind of just seeing, I was so young that I couldn't really properly work. But it was more overseeing kind of the community programs they had. Not a smaller pitch, yeah, that's what I would think too. Just looks as it is its converted baseball field and close advertising boardings. Yeah. Dominic, shout out to you in the building. No LFC fan. I don't. I live in France, but I don't live too far away from Liverpool. I'm at Halio because it's late here, bro. We'll be back for the season ahead. You'll never walk alone. Big up, Tommy. See you soon. Have a good night. All right, I'm gonna hydrate, guys. If anybody's got hydration at home, let's hydrate together for Liverpool to score the opener ASAP. We want drama in this game. We want goals. James says, I would love Liverpool to sign Barcola and another center back. Yes. Daily LFC it is. Yeah, I rate Maresca as a manager. And I don't think with the way you're run, you're going to be reactionary even if he has a difficult time. I think you'll trust Maresca because he's been the plan for a long time for City, I think. Like, we've heard the rumors about City being interested in Maresca for a while. Oof, that giveaway. And Duque doing well there. Uh-oh. Shot from Wrexham, but it's off target. Alyssa, it's almost 2 a.m. for you? Yeah. Kobe in the chat says it's upsetting to see Josh Abe 1 year older than me playing for Liverpool, and I'm sitting on my lazy ass playing FIFA. To be fair, you're not the only one. I think all of us can relate. At 16, we were playing FIFA. Do you think Hugo will be back for the season? Yes, but probably not till January. December, January. Because I think we'd rather be careful with him than rushing him back. But we'll see. It's 4 a.m. for you. Oh, R.I.P. Omar. Have you seen the Odyssey? I haven't yet, Elena. Have you? And second, are you exactly? The grinder, you should be able to see where I am exactly. That's the time I'm at exactly. 22:50. Why is Hugo in the traveling squad then? Because he's just there to be with them. But he's doing his like rehab recovery. And the reason he's there is probably mentally, it's much nicer to be there with the squad to have the company of the others than just being alone, you know, away from the whole team. Soboslai. Can Calvin Ramsey get to that? I think that was out. Was it still in play? I'm also a Marseille fan. Do you support LOSC, Lille? I mean, Sanchez. I don't watch most of the Lille games because I'm just all into Liverpool. But if there's one team I want to succeed in France, it is Lille. Yes, because I live there. I do have a cousin named Mike Morley. I don't know who that kitchen guy is. James. It's 1 a.m. in the UK. Bro, you're lucky compared to some of the other time zones in the chat. Omar says I'm too tired. Praying for a Liverpool win in the morning. But James, Ekitike will miss most of the season. He won't be back till December, January. Who's winning the Ballon d'Or? Oof, that's a tough question. What do you guys think? Right now, the favorite apparently is Lamine Yamal. But I don't think he was that good during the World Cup. Brian, win this game or win the league? I haven't watched enough of Josh Abe yet, John Moza, because I don't really watch Liverpool Academy games. He'll be top scorer unless... You still think he'll be top scorer? Oof. So James is saying whoever is going to be... The Liverpool won't be scoring many goals this season then. Because if our top scorer is someone that's joining in January, that's not for a while. Do you see what's happening between UEFA and FIFA? I do see, bro. And I don't understand how Infantino is allowed to stay in his position given what he's done. But I don't know how, what the fans can do. Wanting to sell. Kane is never winning the Ballon d'Or. I mean, I think he should be up there with the favorites given the year he's had. I think he deserves to be in the conversation. Harry Kane. I saw he's able to walk. Alyssa, because his injury was that serious. To get back to the pace of that kind of football takes a long, long time to recover. Shout out to you, Ryan. Because we'll go on a generational golden boot and win us the treble. I like that blitz. I agree. In terms of ability, for me, in terms of L's in the chat for Infantino. What do you think will happen though? Like James and everybody in the chat, what do you guys think the fans can do? Because if what is being said happens, which is basically like selling parts of FIFA to these investors so they could just make money off of what FIFA is, so the World Cup and other, tournaments they run, it's going to be so commercialized to another level. It's going to be so commercialized. You know? That I'm not going to want to watch that. Even for me, the hydration breaks. I think if they ever try to do that in the Premier League, it would not pass whatsoever. To split a game into 4 quarters. I don't think it would pass. As you, I'm struggling to stay awake. Yeah, me too. But, so Danny says the fans can do nothing, but UEFA is boycotting anything from FIFA. Leo, honestly, I don't think we should sign Barcola. He's more of a left... So who would you sign instead? John Moza. Big up. CX Club Edits. I appreciate you. The fans can boycott the World Cup. Yeah, but I mean before they sell to the Kushner family with heavy ties. Remember, he's selling to the Kushner family too with heavy ties to Trump. Damn, James. That's horrible. I mean, it doesn't surprise me at all, James. Who says he met Infantino. But what do you think us as fans can do, James? Leo, what happened to former LFC players episode 2? It's been a long time, Alyssa. Long time coming. No, the honest truth is I got rid of video games. I was too addicted. And I started playing again this summer with my friend. And I found the addiction for FIFA again. And I just have to stop. Because it's not healthy. Like, I don't have control over it, you know? So I had to get rid of all the video games I had a few years ago. And it's one of the best decisions I've made. Thoughts on Josh Abe? LFC Dylan, such an exciting talent. From everything I've seen, which is not much, but mostly everything I've heard from people I trust who watch the academy games. James, it's... Hello, Jack. Oh, go on, Sobo. Look at the pace from Sobo. Oh, he tried to play Kumas through. Look how he tried to play Kumas through. Oh. Like, yeah, no. John Moza would take him, but they're not... Bournemouth's not going to sell him this summer, so he's unbuyable on the market. They don't need to sell him. And with the news of Krupi, I don't think they will sell him. It doesn't make any sense. Leo in chat, it's been a pleasure. I'm on 4%. Need to find a charger. I'll get charged up, but I'll be back watching the game. Have a great night. See y'all soon. Yes, James. Sending my very best to you. Enjoy Orlando. Thanks for popping in. Big up. See you. Talk soon, bro. Thank you, LFC Dylan. I appreciate you. A little slower than last game, yeah. Need to up the pace, yeah, Dan. Otherwise, I'm falling asleep here, given the time zone. How have we not scored yet? I agree, go 12. Josh Abe with the biggest chance. Ooh. That looked like a decent ball from Calvin Ramsey. You know, let's say we can all for St. James Park. I mean, to be fair, there was a lot of rotation in this game. Sunderland fan, you look tired. Yeah, bro, it's very late right now. And I'm not a night person. There's advertising. I'm telling you, if this was the morning, I would be going crazy right now. Because I'm a morning person. I go crazy in the mornings. And Duque has impressed me a lot though this game. I will say. It's a real shame that he can't be registered with the Liverpool squad this season. Real shame. Thank you, NB Plays. I'm doing good, bro. How are you? If Liverpool win the Champions League, can we get Bald Leo back? I don't think anybody wants to see Bald Leo back, Alyssa. Having just makes me LFC, you'll never walk alone. Having no Salah makes you feel empty. Yeah, we've grown so used to having Salah. So used to. Why isn't Wirtz, Isak, or Gravenberg? They haven't been able to train enough with the team yet, Max. And there's no need to hurry them up, you know? Ale, ale, ale. Ale, ale, ale. Ale, ale. No Salah score on the opening day. I just remembered that. I know. That's nice from Scanlon. Sobo. Is Harvey going to have it? Yes, Harvey picks it up. I was so sick of him going whole months without. Yeah, Adam, but we're more saying like the history of the football club. I feel like opening match of the season, we always were so used to Salah scoring. Always. I'm watching from Rome, bro. Rome is a beautiful city. You are lucky to be in Rome. No, Coconut. James had to go. He was running out of battery. Ale, ale, ale. Ale, ale, ale. AJX, the game hasn't been as exciting as the Sunderland one, that's for sure. But we should have scored by now, there's no doubt about that. Bro, and Ndukwe is really impressing me. Guys, what do you think? And Ndukwe, number 83? I'm very impressed. Are you going anywhere on holiday? Yes, for me, Iceland. But that's where I go every summer. But I'm also going to go to Portugal. Feels like a Kuma's goal incoming. Watching from Los Angeles, it's 5:20 p.m. Damn, Sanchez, so for you it's not middle of the night. Where's Salah going to? LFC fan, it looks like either Saudi or the MLS. Ooh, header from Wrexham, but it's straight towards Mamadashvili. Straight towards Mamadashvili. Alyssa says, my eyes are slowly shutting. He's young and top. He reminds me of Mane. Isn't Toure the one that moved to Newcastle? Moza? Get the papers done and get him. Bro, he's doing great, I think. And Ndukwe, for me, in this game, is the one that stood out the most. Because he's just dealing with everything. Are there any wildfires near you in France? No, Daily LFC. But my aunt had to be evacuated from her home and all the nature around her house burned, which is horrible. But that's more in the south, and I live in the north. Can we use Ndukwe this season, or what was it with the work permit? Who was it? It's him that we can't use. Ndukwe. That's what's really unfortunate. I think he's really looked really confident too on the ball this game, but just so dominant aerially. And he's someone that we're going to have to send out on loan. He also lives in Iceland? Who's the cop eye? Zach LFC? I feel like I on YouTube? Good to see you streaming again. Quick question. Nice to see you, Enoch. If we can't get Barcola, who would you go for? I would go all out for Ryan from Bournemouth and pay the big bucks. Almost moved to Strasbourg. Ooh, nice. He's got a calm about him, control and no panic, and most importantly, doesn't sit on his... I like him, yeah. Big up, Coconut. No. I can have a low Coconut at halftime, okay? We got just 3 minutes to go. No, I didn't blitz because there was already so much content out there today for it. That's why I didn't make a video. Is Diomande 100% going to Madrid according to Fabrizio Romano? I'm going to sleep. Big up, Ethan. Sleep well. Good night. Did you see the... I didn't see the new... What I just saw Blitzberries is that Zidane got announced as the coach, which I'm very excited about. You think so, Tom? I don't think Wrexham's chances were dangerous at all. They were so easy for Mamadashvili to deal with. So easy. There we are, guys. Halftime. Halftime Wrexham 0. Liverpool 0. Bro, we need the tempo to go up in the second half, because otherwise I'm gonna be falling asleep on stream, y'all. Because like I told you, I'm not a nice person. But they need to pick things up right now. But yeah, Coconut, let me have a look. Do you think Suzuki, the Japanese goalkeeper, is the perfect... I think we spent big on Mamadashvili for a reason, no? I'm from Iceland. Big up Aare. Elia can pass. Literally the only one that ran for the whole... I thought he did well too, Adam. But let me see. Mentions. Coconut, I don't see anything. I don't see anything in my mentions. Which was it that you tagged? Oh. Part of the Leo's Goals community. I appreciate that. In your bio. Great game to see Ndukwe play. I'm a believer. So frustrating he's not even a possible option this year. I agree. If you could go on one football YouTube channel, which one would you go to? Ooh, it's a good question, Titan. If I could be part of one... I don't see it, Coconut. What is it for? It's not in my mentions. So I can't see it. Who's been your MVP so far? For me, Ndukwe. Have you seen the Vinny saga? Yeah, but I think he probably will end up staying. Oh, TikTok, Coconut. I don't know how TikTok works. I only use TikTok to post on it. Wait, I'm just going to get some more water, guys. I'll be back. Oof. Damn. gonna ask my friend who's at the game who's impressed him seeing them live. Where's Virgil van Dijk? He's in Liverpool right now. You were most impressed with Andoni and Sobo. Okay, let me have a look. Yes, Coconut, I see the video. Coconut, I've just given it. Wow, I got to see it. Ooh, Elena, let us know how it goes. But yeah, Coconut, I would just say be careful on TikTok because I've just seen some of the most negative comments I've seen since starting content was on TikTok. I don't know what it is about TikTok, but it really is. Why is Chiesa not in the squad? Because due to illness. I'm so tired too, bro. I'm hanging on right now. Oh, okay. No, Coconut, I wasn't speaking about your video specifically. I'm just um um I'm just saying TikTok in general. I didn't mean your specific video. And hey, nah, no worries. Of course, I understand you asking. Let me just send you because I made a video on why I supported Liverpool. Hey. Um in case you want the explanation. When is the second half? It should be in about 10 minutes. Hey, let me know if this works. This is the link to that video where I explain it. I just sent it there. Let me know if that works. You idolize Ian Rush? Paul. I wish I got to watch Ian Rush. I wish. I'm officially back from injury. Yes, Abzinho, congrats. Just want to know which. I posted 3 of you. It was the one where I was speaking, the latest one you tagged me in. Oh, hold on. It was the one where thanks for speaking up from 4 days ago. $65, Adam, let's go. Yeah, nah, you shouldn't listen to your friends. Huge Beatles fans. Yes, Adam. I love the Beatles too. Yeah, I'm seeing so much love from Trey and Yoni on my timeline, guys. So much love for Trey and Yoni. Here we go. Second half is about to kick off. Soon. He's going to break Newcastle's heart again. I hope so. Okay, let's see what changes are made in the second half. I already see Morrison, guys. I see Morrison, who's going to be on that right wing, who scored in the opening game. Rio and Gamo has come on too. Guys, we're going to have Rio and Morrison on the wings. That's going to be very exciting. I love the kid. Always smiling and such an intelligent. Yeah, bro, I think Trey Andoni is gonna play a real role within this team this season. And Duque is going to play the second half too, bro. He looked great. Here we go. Let's get the timer ready for the second half. Bro, we're going to have Rio. Oh, it looks like Rio's on the right wing. Guys, it looks like it's Rio on the right wing. I'm confused. Isn't Morrison a right winger? Isn't Morrison our right winger? It looks like Rio Gamo's on the right wing right now and Morrison on the left. Confused. There we are, guys. Second half has officially kicked off. I'm trying to make an... Second half has officially kicked off, you guys. Ooh. Experimenting. So Barcola can play on the left later. Rio might see time on the right this year. That's why it's a good time to practice. Yeah, that must be what it's for. He has to prepare for Rio potentially playing on the right wing more regularly. I love Rio on the right, says Adam. I hope he does well. They can switch flanks if it doesn't work, exactly. But yeah, there's a chance that maybe this season we see Rio on the right wing a lot. Isn't Duque eligible to play against Newcastle? No, he won't be able to. He won't be eligible to play any games this season. Actually, any. I just want a goal. Just start with a goal. I agree. Hydrate for an opener. I got you, guys. This is for Liverpool to score the opener ASAP. Ryan plus the Portuguese wing. Yeah, Ryan. I haven't seen us be linked with a Portuguese winger from Juve, though. But it could be a decent shout. Curtis Jones. Yeah, Curtis Jones. Tucked in. Curtis Jones with his tucked in shirt. Go on, Costas. Oh, it's a great block. Oh. Ooh, Sobo with a strike from distance, but it's blocked. That might have been going in. That might have been going in. What's your thoughts on Josh Abe? Yeah, nah, he looks good. I wouldn't say he stood out that much in the first half where I was like, wow, but he looks promising. I'm so happy Curtis is staying. Abzinho, I don't know if it's sure. When is our gaffer announcing Dom as vice captain? I don't know, bro. Oh. Oh, Ryongamo, that was nice, but then Harvey couldn't play it back to him. Watching the game in the morning while going in for college. Big up, Jaden. George. How's it morning time for you? Someone make it happen. Yeah, I'm gonna need some rest after this. Leo, who's been the best side so far in this match? I would say Liverpool's edged it in terms of chances. Happy early birthday, football edits. Kumas has it. Kumas! Bro, look at the amount of bodies. Harvey Elliott! Harvey Elliott with a great chance, but it's straight at the keeper. Really great work from Kumas as well, guys. Harvey. Leo, I can't lie, I have to get up early tomorrow, but Liverpool's more important than work currently because it's 1:45 a.m. Big out sprays. Oh gosh. Because he'd be swarmed. Yeah, Adam, he had to take that on one time. Football Edit says, I'm so happy Elliott's back and Kostas is back. They were good with positioning. I wonder though, I think Kostas will definitely be our backup left back this season. I'm not sure what will happen with Harvey yet. We'll wait and see. Josh, you missed a big chance for Harvey Elliott. But he just shot it straight at the keeper. It was a pretty simple save after. Go on, Rio. Ramsey has it. Go on, Rio. Rio's on the right wing. Are we gonna end goalless? Nah, Delior. This can't end goalless. No way. No way, no way. How are we playing? I'm not able to watch decent. But right now it just feels like both teams should be taking more risks for a preseason friendly. Like Wrexham in the second half, it feels like are playing pretty defensive. We're trying. But bro, like, just go for it. Who are you choosing? If you Delia LFC, I haven't decided yet. You guys might need to help me. What's up, Abdullah? Where can I watch the match? On All Red Video or LFC TV, if you look it up. No, j'espère qu'on marque bientôt. But have you guys noticed? I feel like Wrexham are playing defensive right now. That's a foul. Yep. Leo, get Barcola in the back when he joins. Ooh, that sounds nice. He would probably get number 11 too. They're sitting back in a friendly, by the way. Yeah. Bro, just go for it. How's Ndukwe? But bro, Ndukwe is the player I've been most impressed with in this game. I'm gutted that he's not going to be able to be available for Liverpool this season because he looks like he could have been an option. You know? Yeah, Abdullah, the new kid is looking clean. Sobo! Oh, Dominic Soboslai with a great chance there, but the shot is just straight. Award, bro. Look at this shot. Soboslai actually had space here. Look, it was out wide. Morrison played it back to Sobo. It was a great first touch from Sobo, but it's straight at the keeper. We are definitely knocking on the door. Sob first touch. Tu vas bien? Coucou, Sen. Ouais, je vais bien, mais je suis fatigué. I'm feeling tired right now. Because Rodrigo has an ACL injury. Ryan. He can't move clubs. He has a very serious injury. Hope we can meet one day. Big up Abdullah. Thank you. You'll never walk alone. Why didn't Verts play? It's not just Verts, Gravenberg and Isaac are with the team right now, but they haven't trained enough to play yet. Bro, look, Wrexham then just play it long. They're playing so defensive and then they just play long. But at the same time, you could say this is a good test for the season to come because Iraola is going to have to face a lot of low blocks, to be fair. You know what I mean? But Jacquet, bro, is injured right now. Nah, Bjorn, this is the look of someone who is watching Liverpool at almost 3 a.m. Yeah, Adam. It's frustrating to watch right now, Adam. I agree. Come on. Whoa, there's a lot of subs coming for Wrexham. There's a lot of subs. Will Wright is going to come on for us. Frimpong, and who's the third? Okay, so Kumas, Ramsey, and Harvey Elliott are coming off. James McConnell, Jeremy Frimpong, and Will Wright are all coming on. Triple change for us, you guys. Yeah, McConnell. They're making a lot of changes. Rio's probably playing on the right wing because they want to practice for the season. For if Rio's going to play on the right wing, and there's probably going to be moments where he's going to have to play on the right wing. So that's why it's being used as an opportunity to test him there. Abzinho saying boring game, bro, because Wrexham now are playing so defensive the second half. They're just sitting deep. Go on, Rio. Sobo. Isn't Verts, Delior, they are back, Verts, Isaac, and Gravenberg, but they haven't trained enough to be available for this game yet, but they will be apparently available for the Leeds one, so soon, in 4 days. Patrick, nice to see you. Who says, hey Leo, not gonna lie, bit of a bad day as we lost our championship match earlier. But how things here? I'm sorry to hear that, Patrick. Yeah, the game has been disappointing. We've had chances. Josh Abe actually had the best chance of the game very early on. But especially this second half, I just think Wrexham have just sat deep. And it's just been hard. Like, it's been a tough game. We haven't created that many big chances. Are you not wrecked, Leo? It's like 3 a.m. I'm wrecked right now. Patrick, to be fair, I'm wrecked. Good strike from Wrexham, and it's a great save from Mamardashvili. It's going to be a throw-in. But yeah, Patrick, especially because I'm more of a morning person. I woke up at 8 a.m. this morning, so I'm definitely tired right now. It's going to be a goal kick. Great save, Mamardashvili. Legit thought Leo was asleep. Soon. Can I say, don't be fooled. Wrexham are a decent side. That's true. No, Patrick, I never wake up late. I'm not going to have a late line. I guess I'm just not going to sleep much. Probably till 10 or something. Probably 10. And I'm not going to sleep much. I need to sleep, says Ruby. Me too. At least this is the last one that's late, actually. Because the Leeds one, I believe, is at 8 p.m. UK time. Let me double check. Let's have a look. Leeds game is at... No, sorry. Yeah, no, Leeds game is at 9 p.m. UK time. Still, though, that's not as late at all. We chilling. There's going to be no more late time kickoffs. Yes, Patrick. The first preseason game, though, had a lot more entertainment, though. Like, there were 6 goals in it. But I think here we're going to hopefully start to see some goals. We have about 22 minutes left. Frimpong has it. We care more about building up and less about finishing preseason. When is the Leeds game? It's on August 4th, I think. So, is it? Or August 3rd? No, August 2nd. So it's literally in like 4 days time. 3-4 days time. I'm in New York right now, so it's normal time. Emmanuel, it's 3 a.m. for me. Yes, I am, Noah. Hello, Dylan. Who do you think's winning? Well, right now it looks like it's going to end 0-0, bro. Mental that we're nearly into August already. I know, bro. The summer passed by so quick. Although we did have a whole World Cup, to be fair. I'm going to say, Leo, I'm worried about our tournament chances. Yeah, I mean, you can't judge too much Adam off preseason, but especially considering our main key players aren't back yet. A lot of them, you know? Like, in this 11 right now, how many players are really going to be starting in the season? I think maybe 3. Think about that. That's very little. In this team right now, probably Rio and Gamoa, Dominic Soboslai, and who's another? Frimpong probably will start. That's 3. The band Adater, I know I haven't Coconut. Who's impressed in preseason? I mean, Patrick, the one that impressed me the most today is Ndukwe, the center back, tall center back. And the injury updates, bro, there's unfortunately quite a few. Joe Gomez, we don't know the severity of his injury, but he's not available for this. Chiesa missed this game due to illness. We have Jeremy Jacquet, who still wasn't part of this squad because he picked up a knock apparently. So it's especially the center back position where we're really short. Yeah, Kirk's starting, but he's not on the pitch right now. Costas came on for him. I was saying, how many of this 11 that we're seeing here will actually start against Newcastle? I genuinely think 3. And the 3 I told you guys were Soboslai, Frimpong, and Rio. Those are probably the 3. Yeah, Jacquet looks like a talent, Patrick. American rock band. To be fair, I don't listen to too much rock, Coconut, so I'm not surprised that I don't know them. Mamrashvili? Nah, I think Alisson will start the first game of the season. Because Alisson will be back. So I think there's 3 players in this. Oh. God. Oh God. Josh says game isn't that boring, lad. Oh God. I'm here live in the Yankee Stadium. Big up. Gabaza. Big up. Sorry guys, I've almost fell asleep. Oh, now I really feel tired. Oh god. I think I was gone for a sec. My bad, guys. I was gone for a sec. Come on, please. I'm gonna fall asleep again if we don't have some action. Go on, McConnell. Soboslai has it. There's finally some space for us. Rio and Gamo on the right-hand side. Go on, Rio. Rio running at his defenders. Rio, shot. Yes! 1-0 for the Reds. 1-0 for the Reds. It's a deflected Rio Ungamoa shot, but we will freaking take it. It's 1-0 for the Reds. Such direct play from Rio, from the right wing, by the way. Rio Ungamoa playing on the right wing. And boom, he scored. Rio Ungamoa on the score sheet. He is going to have an even bigger season this time around. Even bigger season. He turns 18 next month. And he's going to be an option not just for the left wing, but also for the right wing, as we just seen there. Even though, look at that. Step over, boom, it takes a deflection. He'll take it. Rio Ngamo will take it. It's definitely a lucky deflection, but we don't care. Come on. Get in, Rio. Come on, Rio. 1-0 for Liverpool. Let's go. Wow. Who scored? Rio? Yes. And now we got Andoni coming on, by the way. Yes, Rio. What happened to Woodman? My eyes almost shut before Rio scored. I'm a whole fan. Can we have Rio on loan? No, you cannot. Rio is probably going to be a starter for Liverpool this season. That's how good he is. 17 years old. He's the future. Big up Abra. I think we'll have a good season and get Barcola. Shout out to you, Abra. I don't want to do any season predictions, Jay, until I know who we've signed and everything else. So Miss Rio's goal, can you please describe? He took a step over in the box and there were a lot of Wrexham defenders. He shot. It did take a big deflection, but then it fell perfectly into the goal. Deflected in, but it was all due to him just taking a chance, you know, being quick and direct. And sometimes you get a bit of luck like that. And that's been one of the interesting parts of this second half. Rio playing on the right wing. Rio will be a key player for England next World Cup, I agree. And Dukwe, bro, he's special. Oof, chance there. Chance there for Wrexham. Top 4 would be great, to be fair. Would be a great first season for Iraola to build on. Fingers crossed. I agree, Patrick. And for us to be excited about the football, you know? Rio on the right wing will be exciting, says Adam. Yeah, so maybe if we sign Barcola, the plan is Rio and Gamo to be the starter on the right wing, Barcola on the left wing, and maybe during certain games they can interchange, you know? I could see that being the plan. We've conquered all of Europe. We're gonna need a lot more of those types of goals when trying to break down low blocks. Yeah, that's what we're gonna have to continue to face all season. Will he join us for any games this season? So good for the World Cup. Yes, Patrick. The problem is he lives in New York, and I obviously live in France. So I'm trying to get him to come visit. So maybe he'll be there for some games, but obviously because he's living in New York, it's not easy to do. You know what I mean? I miss Jaden Dance, bro. He's so unlucky with injuries, man. I think he could have really had chances this preseason, but he's just been injured. You know? Conquered all of Europe. We're never gonna stop. From Paris down to Turkey. Go on, Frimpong. Palmeiras go, let's go. Jack needs to quit his job. Yeah, Patrick. I wish. That would be so fun if we could just create content together, but the problem is it takes so long. I'm so tired. So, thank you, Max. Shout out to you. Who won the more FIFA matches? Me. Of course I did. But he would beat me sometimes, to be fair. And we had a lot of very close games. Are you looking forward to seeing Stefan Bajcetic coming back? I am. I just wonder how he'll come back because he's just been out for so long, you know? But I am really excited. Who scored? Rio and Gamoa. Shoot, my other phone just ran out of battery. My phone. When I play my friends in FIFA, we always use teams. Oh, damn, you don't use big teams? Henderson to Chelsea just looks wrong. Yeah, it's weird. His career trajectory after Liverpool is so strange. Rio. Nah, that's about a poor pass from Frimpong, but Rio does get it back. Rio to Frimpong. Ooh, this is nice. Bro, I don't have FIFA. The only reason I was playing there is because I was staying at my friend's house. At my friend Jack's house. Otherwise, I do not have FIFA, but we had so much fun playing. We would play every single day. When we would get home from work, we would play 1 or 2 games. So much fun. Hey, Ava. Nice to see you. Hendo to Chelsea. Robbo to Spurs. What's happening? Yeah, I know. So long as it's not like Salah next to Chelsea or something. That would be really hard to take if Salah went to Chelsea or something. But it's not going to happen. Here we go. Are we going to see one more goal before the end? Are we going to see one more goal before the end? Oh yes, hello Ava. Elena says another Palmeiras goal. Is left-footed center back. Enda is a left-footed center back. Bro, and we'll be able to call upon him. We're going to be able to use him this season. So I wonder, I know the plan right now is for him to be part of the academy, I believe. But I'm curious to see if he might have a bigger role. Because of our center back injury crisis. Low-key exhausted. Sorry, I was really here for... I'll be there longer next time. No, all good, Patrick. Good night, bro. I hope you sleep well. I'm going straight to bed after 2. Game is almost done. Let's hope we see another goal, though. Not for Wrexham, though. Wrexham is in the box. Oh, it's over the bar. That was a good chance. That was a good chance for them. Good night. You'll never walk alone. Hi, Orla. Ooh, that's a good ball. Ooh, Will Wright was nearly able to bring that down. Oh, Will Wright. That was close. Watching this game, I'm sure it's late. What time is it? Right now, past 3 a.m. So it's very, very late. With the time zone I was in before. Because I only just arrived in Iceland. We got 2 minutes left, guys. Are we going to score another goal before the end? Oh my god, Will Wright. Oh, I thought Will Wright was going to get that towards the back post. It's 4:30 a.m. for you, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. One more for the Mighty Reds. 3 a.m. is some serious dedication. One more goal, please. What club do you think Salah is going to play for? Probably a club in Saudi. Saudi or MLS. No, Blitz, I'll check tomorrow. I'm way too tired right now. I'm not going to be able to properly see it. Oh, it's not even confirmed officially yet? Is it just leaks? 2 minutes of additional time, by the way, guys. Uh-oh, Wrexham could have the last chance of the game here. Wrexham. Coconut, you're too sweet. 1 minute left, guys. It looks like it's going to be another W, guys. 2 W's. 2 W's in our first 2 preseason friendlies. This one definitely has been less exciting than the first. But at the same time, I think where it was tough is, well, first off, Wrexham beat the last 2 Premier League opposition they played against in Leeds and United. So we've managed to beat them, which other Premier League teams haven't this preseason. But also I especially felt in the second half, for large portions of it, they were just playing a low block, which is, it's really hard to score against low blocks. And we still found a way. Rio found a way. You know, yes, it was a bit lucky, but I still think, you know, we'll see this as a test. That's a test that we needed for sure, because in the Premier League, we're going to be seeing a whole lot of this. GG's, guys. Full-time whistle was blown. Liverpool 1, Wrexham 0, Rio and Gamoa. The difference on the night. Definitely we weren't playing free-flowing football, but that's to be expected when you have that many players that have never played with one another. And like I said, against a team that is playing that's setting up quite defensive, but we will take it. And the players are working on their match fitness. For the man of the match, it's hard to say. I would say the player that did stand out to me the most, that I think I'll remember for this game, is Andoni, even though he won't be available for Liverpool this season. But anyways, guys, that is going to be the end of the stream, because I'm absolutely so tired. It is so late here, but good night, guys. I will see you very, very soon. Liverpool plays again on the 2nd of August, so literally in 3 days. And yeah, that was a bit of a lucky goal, I'm not going to lie. But we'll take it. But yeah, guys, good night. You'll never walk alone. We'll be back. Rio is the future. So many of these kids that we're seeing here are the future. And Yoni played so well too. There's so much to be excited about. But yeah, guys.